Hello YouTube, it's Grace again, and today I am going to be talking about YALC or YALC or whatever you wish to pronounce it as. So this is Young Adult Literature Convention and it happens in London. Yes! Yes, I'm so happy that I can finally go. It's been going on for 5 years now. This will be the 5th anniversary of it. And yeah, I get to finally go because I always hear about BA and BookCon and Book Expo, as BA is now called, and so many YouTubers are like, yes, I went to this, it was awesome, I got this arc, I got that arc, I got this arc, I got that arc, and I'm just like, I wish I could go to America, but yeah, slight fear of going to America, not gonna lie, with current government and all of that. But yeah, I actually get to go to a book related convention this year. And YALC, I'm going to be referring to my little sheet of like writing here. YALC is happening over the course of 3 days. So it will begin on the 27th and will last till 29th of July. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days. And I'm going to be going there so I can meet authors, go to workshops. I think there's 1 or 2 arcs which will probably be handed out, but we'll see. Anyway, so this is going to affect my TBR greatly over the next like month or so. So I thought I'd talk about some of the authors who are going, some of the books that I am planning on reading, because yeah, I would be able to meet these authors and it'd be great. So yeah. Okay, so to begin, so I've got them sorted into piles which are kind of random because they're kind of corresponding to where they go in my room, because I have numerous like book places to put things. So yeah, they're not in any particular order, just to point out. So the first book I have is Blackwing by Ed McDonald. So this is part of a series, I like to say, and this is the first book. So this author will be at YALC on Friday, so the 27th, and this is a book which is basically about corrupt kings and like knights and like basically actiony goodness fighting fantasy-ish kind of thing. Who gets an A+ in great descriptions? Yeah, I know, it was terrible. Okay, so next I have It Only Happens in the Movies by Holly Bourne. Holly Bourne will be attending YALC on the Sunday, so the 29th, and basically all I know about this is I think it's a cutesy contemporary, which isn't usually my thing, but sometimes I enjoy them. Like, I don't say I don't, I just tend not to read them as much. Don't judge me, you're judging me. Okay, so next book I have is The Lost Boy by Christina Henry. Christina Henry will be turning up again on the Sunday, so that's the 29th. And this is basically a Peter Pan retelling. I know she has a few other books, but this was the one which most appealed to me, so I picked this one. I think you'll find with some of the authors that I picked them primarily based upon like the ones, if they had a book which I kind of felt was more my niche and something I would enjoy. So I picked those books rather than just any old author who's going to be attending. Because there were quite a few where I kind of wanted to get the book just for the sake of being like, oh, can you sign my book? But then at the same time it's like, I wouldn't read it, so what would be the point? I don't want to really kid myself on the matter. Yeah, tough life. Very, very tough life. And yeah. But I think Christine Henry's going because of a new release, I think called The Mermaid, I think her new book is called. So obviously a Little Mermaid inspired one. But yeah, so she has 2 Alice in Wonderland inspired books. And yeah, so that was that. Okay, now for you booktuber, like, know-alls basically. Sasha and Lindsay are going to to YALC. They'll be going on the Saturday. Yep, the Saturday. And so yeah, I want to basically get to Zenith because I do like a good sci-fi read. Like Illuminae is one of my favourites of all time, and I'm curious to see about this world. And following like Sasha's journey on her channel was really great, so I can't wait to pick this up. And yeah. Okay, next I have The Surface Breaks by Louise O'Neill. Look at that beauty, like beautiful. And this is a Little Mermaid retelling basically. And yeah, I love myself a good retelling. And this author will be attending YALC on Friday. I have been writing down like all the days that they'll be attending, because you have to kind of follow it on Twitter to be able to find out. But yeah, so she'll be attending on Friday, so hopefully we'll see her then. Then next I have 2 books by one author. One is called Needlework and the other one is called Tangleweed and Brine. Similar colours, I just realised. And they are by Deirdre Sullivan, who will be attending YALC on the Friday. So basically one is a kind of tattoo artist related story which I can't really remember. Oh, okay, basically like this kind of abused girl turns to tattooing as a form of release, basically. Not my usual thing, I'm not gonna lie, but I was interested when I read the synopsis on Amazon, I think it was. And then Tangleweed and Brine, I believe, is a fairy tale retelling kind of content, combined stories basically within this book. So yeah, that should be good. Next I have The Bells by Donielle. I'm trying, okay? Clayton. I can get her surname, it's just the first name. And she will be attending on the Saturday, so the 28th. And from what I understand of this, basically it's this world based around beauty, and basically the main character wants to become the court belle, so the one for like the royals and everything, but there's a lot more political intrigue and court drama interweaved throughout the plot, so it sounds pretty cool. So yeah, The Bells. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to read it, because I've still got another pile. Great. I'm just going to try and get through as much as possible. Pray for me. Next I have Inherited by Frida Matthews. This is a different cover to the one that you probably see, because this is the first edition cover, which I actually got in a fairy loot, I like to say 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, yeah. And this is basically pirates. That's all you need to know. Pirates and a curse. This would be a great moment for like Pirates of the Caribbean music to go through. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, basically. And Frida Matthews is part of the Of Tomes family, I guess you can call them, which is basically Benjamin of Tomes is publishing company. Yeah, his publishing house, whatever. So he's a YouTuber and he created his own publishing company, and Frida Matthews is one of his authors. So they're going to be at YALC all weekend, I believe, but I'm probably going to try and take this in on the Friday. I mean, it's already signed, but like you can always get a more personalised message, so who knows. Okay, next I have The Sin Eater's Daughter by Melissa Salisbury. I've actually tried to read this book once. I think I put it down because I think I got a little bit bored of reading it and there was something more exciting at the time. Not to say that this was bad at the time, I just felt there was something more fun and more exciting at that point. But yeah, so Melinda Salisbury will be at YALC on the Saturday the 28th. And yeah, that'll be nice. Next I have Rebel in the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. Okay, depending how this book goes, I may read all through, but we'll see how it goes, and also depending if I ever get to this book or not. And Alan Howells will be attending on the Friday, so the 27th. And yeah, this book, sorry, I just realised I didn't really give descriptions to, I didn't give a description to the Cine's store. This one's basically poisoner, girl, punishment kind of thing. Kind of like Shammy. Think of it in that sort of terms, I think. And then this one is kind of a desert adventure, basically. I don't know how to further describe it. I don't want to butcher any description, so I'm just going to give it a vague one like that. Okay, next I have Spare and Found Parts by Sarah Marie Griffin. This will be there on the Friday, and this is basically a kind of disease infested world where people are kind of using transplant pieces of other people to survive, basically. I think yeah, I don't know much about it if you can't tell. Okay, next I have Tommy Adeyemi's Children of Blood and Bone. I'm sorry if I butchered her name. I'm so sorry. And this author will be there on the Saturday. Basically this is a diverse fantasy book about African culture, I believe. That's all I know about it. So many people were raving about it, so I'm sure you can find a review video about this book because so many people loved it. I'm sorry, I don't know any further than that. Okay, next one, which I'm kind of excited about, is Eve of Man by Giovanna and Tom Fletcher. So this is Tom Fletcher from McFly and his wife. Yeah. And they will be attending YALC on the Saturday. And this book is basically a girl who's basically trying to be free, but she's kind of being confined by her society. Really think how bad that description was. I'm sorry. Find someone who has the ability to give a description of a book, alright? Because you don't come to my channel for it, trust. Okay, and finally I have The Bone Season and the Mime Order. So the first and second book. Wait, sorry. Let's do that again. The first and the second book in the Bone Season series. I don't know if it's called something specific. Yeah, let's just call it the Bone Season series. And to be honest, don't know much about this, except I think it's just clairvoyance-based society. Sorry, my leg is cramping. And it's about basically a dream walker. Yeah. And Samantha Shannon, I follow her on Instagram and she seems so sweet, and I kind of want to get to this because I want to meet her properly, because she was at the Sarah J Maas event, which I went to in November. That was such a good event. But yeah, she went to it. And I kind of want to get to this because she's also going to YALC on the Saturday. So, yeah. And that is my TBR of books to read before the end of July. May the Lord help me, because there's so many books and so little time. But we'll see. And yeah, those are all the books that I have to read for YALC. Let me know if you have any specific TBR coming up, whether you're reading any of the books that I'm reading and perhaps want to do a buddy read. I don't mind. Like, just let me know down below. Don't forget to like this video, also subscribe, and yeah, ring the bell if you want to be notified for when I post another video, because I am trying to be more regular now. So, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. So, bye!